Writing a CV. The first step when writing your CV is deciding how to arrange your experience so the employer can easily understand and follow what you have to say. Next, the two most popular types are reverse chronological and skill based. For reverse chronological, these are the type of writing CV that using chronological as the main point in education and experience as chronological of it. So first, the most common type of CV. This format by far the most popular with employers and recruiters. So this is the point of plus that you can make CV so recruiters are get used to be by using this type. And next, list your experience in a chronological order with the most recent at the top. This is the point plus of your management when you want to get your position of your next upward career step. And third, the format is quick and easy to put together, and it could look generic and emphasize any gaps that you have taken out of work. So this is you can make it as simple as the chronological of your education and experience, so you could make it easily. And last, skill can be highlighted under its experience heading. Or thought, if you find yourself repeating the same skill, you might be better off with a skill based list. So that have a chronological, that skill can be highlighted. So there is the point of plus of using reverse chronological, so recorder can see what you can do in your skill. So this is the way of point of plus reverse chronological that you can be used.
Skill base. First, the CV emphasizes your skills first, a big help for the employer. Second, takes a bit more thinking than a chronological CV. Third, experience is listed below its key skill with years and a brief summary of key duties or achievements. Fourth, to make it easier, pick the top of 5 skills for the job you will be applying for. Then choose 2 or 3 examples for each skill from a range of examples including education, work, and other activities. 5. It can also help to split skills up into this main heading: education, work, and achievements. 6. The benefit of the CV format is that you are clearly identifying the skills required for the job and how you fit the bill, or easier for the employer to make a decision quickly and normally in the right direction. 7. This format isn't recommended for those with little experience. Okay, there are 5 key steps that you should follow to best demonstrate your skills and ability throughout your CV. First, after giving your contact details, we'd recommend following it up with brief personal statement, 1 or 2 sentences max. Second, under the headings of education, employment history, and main achievement, include any relevant experience from the past few years. Third, look at each key example, then highlight the main skills used or learned. Fourth, go back to each example and the skills you've noted to create links. This will help to reinforce the skills an employer is looking for throughout your CV, but don't overdo it. 5. Add any wider personal interest at the end to help convey your character and personality. And then this is the example of skills-based CV. I'm sorry that The picture is not clear, but every part in the CV will be explained by Cindy. I only want to show you the skill-based CV that he has a lot of experience like working in a team, organization, negotiation, written communication, verbal communication, leadership, analytical thinking, and IT skills. That which will make him easily accepted. Okay, the next will be explained by
These are top 10 CV tips. First, don't include a photo. Why? Because it can be put the employer in a difficult position with discrimination laws. So so you can be discriminated by your age, gender, race, religion, etc. And then they may have to reject your CV altogether. And second, don't include personal information such as your date of birth, marital status, or health situation for the same reason, unless you think it is very necessary. Please don't put this kind of personal information in your CV. Okay, and then the third is keep your CV within 2 pages of A4. So the point is to keep it as short as possible and be clever with margins. But you cannot do it any longer than that because the employer will unlikely to read it. And then 4. There is no required format for your CV. So make a unique impression to impress the employer. So you can use, for example, infographic CVs or maybe something else to make it more unique and also uh, more aesthetically pleasing to the employer. Sorry, for the employer. And then next, you have to keep your CV short and to the point. You have to avoid being vague. So please avoid that one. Okay, and then sixth, highlight key skills and examples. And please to keep it up to date because sometimes you have to renew your CV like 2 or 3 years. Also, it's kind of depends on what kind of industry you're in. Okay, and then next, number 7, keep everything consistent. So don't use any colored or funky fonts. Just keeps everything consistent so it is easier to be read. Okay, and next, number 8, back up skills and experience, and vice versa. And then number 9, use keywords to emphasize your points and paraphrase it. Don't use the same words over and over again. So paraphrasing is really important in this case to show you your capability as a new employee. So you have to show your best. And then the last but not least, number 10, you have to proofread and spell check. You have to make sure there are no mistakes or any typos whatsoever because it will make you really unknowledgeable and also sloppy. So please avoid it at all costs.
Hello, I am Cindy, and now I'm gonna explain about CV structure. Let's check this out. So this is a college student CV example, and we are going to analyze it together. First, the personal profile. A personal profile, also known as a personal statement, career objective, and personal profile, is one of the most important aspects of your CV. It's a short paragraph that sits just underneath your name and contact details, giving prospective employers an overview of who you are and what you are about. And the second is education and qualifications. Include the name of institutions and the dates you were there, followed by the qualifications and grades you achieved. Next, awards and achievements. For each award, add name, year received, the organization that gave you the award, and any pertinent details. And the last, experience. List your experience in reverse chronological order as your reasons roar is the most relevant to the employer. When listing each positions of employment, state your job title, the employer, the dates you work, and a line that summarizes the role. Then bullet point your key responsibilities, skills, and achievements, and bolsters each point with powerful verbs and figures to support each claim and showcase your impact. We also have a zip format example. In the first line, their name and contact informations. Contact informations include your full name, address, phone number, and email address. And the second is summary, is a summary about you. And the third is professional history, include the organizations where you were, the job title, the dates you were employed, and a summary of your experience and achievements. And next is educational history. List all schooling from high school through postdoctoral, include the title of the degree you earned, the year you graduate, and the name of the school. Next is skills. List a combinations of hard and soft skills you've developed throughout your career. And the next is awards and achievements. For each award, add the name, year received, the organizations that gave you the award, and any pertinent details. And the last is published works, publications and presentations. For publications, provide a quotations including your co-authors, date, summary, volume, page, DOI number, and for presentations, provide the title, date, and venue where you presented. There are 9 things that you can include on a CV. First is contact informations and academic history, then professional experience, qualifications and skills, awards and honors, publications and presentations, professional associations, grants and scholarships, and the last is license and certifications. We also have some experience on CV. You can make your CV as interesting as possible. So I think this is the end of our presentations, and now is question and answer sections. So thank you for your attentions and stay healthy, guys.